Wanted to put a quick little note out that Walter Bislin's Flat Earth Dome model, and actually his whole website, where all of the tools that he created are hosted and based, including his curve calculator, his whole website seems to be down at the moment. I'm not sure if this is a big deal, if it's just going down for regular maintenance, or can't really shake this sneaking suspicion that when it returns to full service, it'll be absent one Flat Earth Dome model, but maybe that's just me being crazy. It is backed up on the archive, so I can show what I wanted to show. I wanted to just look at the size of the firmament, or like the height of the dome, and we can play with Bislin's model to show that, right? So here's the model. I'm just going to show it side profile, and we can make it very small. Like right here is the smallest it could possibly be. I would take this to represent like the maybe 100 miles above. It's not to scale, but it's way more than that. But let's just say this is like the 73 mile that we were thinking about before, where the barrier was 385,000 feet, 73 miles straight up. If you think that this is what that represents, that kind of looks too low to me. If we were to put it up to the maximum that it can go, even that much more resembles the GIF that we usually use and play with to demonstrate the firmament. And when we think about it, the size of this firmament, the height that this should be relative, even if we take the whole continental US and we put it on its side, that's about 3,000 miles from here to here. If we put it all up, that's nowhere near what this height is modeling. It could be 6,000 miles in the air. It could be, the point is 3,000 miles doesn't seem that ridiculous to me anymore, right? To put the height of the firmament, to put it this high, it makes a lot more sense. I really think that what the firmament is nothing like a physical barrier, but layers of pressure mediation and a gradient that would lead ultimately to a barrier or a threshold that we can't pass. I think something significant happens at the 73-ish mile mark, and I think it would happen regularly at intervals all the way up till it's unpassable. But that's just my speculation. I think it's some sort of electromagnetic barrier. I think it's for charge distribution. It forms the top half of our two Gaussian surfaces that we know must be there to derive the voltage gradient that we know exists in the atmosphere at 100 volts per meter, and that which we attribute to gravity, right? So just an idea of how high we think the firmament is. I think we need to rethink the low, really shallow firmament model, because it doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to me. And this, the higher the firmament looks, the more regular and normal the model seems to look to me. But totally subjective. That's my opinion.